Hi, we've got Mark Perry back, Director of Product Planning for the Nissan Leaf. Mark, a lot of questions about our own plant here in Smyrna, Tennessee. When will the Leafs be rolling off the assembly line here, and what's our expected capability in terms of production?
Our plant guys have been doing fantastic work just down the road about 40 miles from here. I mean, the steel's in the air, the brick and mortar's have been done. We're actually rolling in the actual stamping equipment right now for the car. We expect to start producing batteries first in the world's largest lithium-ion battery plant right here in Tennessee first, and then the vehicle starts just a couple of months later. So by the end of 2012. Great. 150,000 cars a year, 200,000 battery packs at full capacity.
Those are big numbers. How does that jive with what other industry insiders have been predicting in terms of EV adoption?
Well, I think your Facebook folks know Nissan's really strategy. What we're trying to do is be a leader in this industry, and also to be a leader, leader's easy to understand from a sales standpoint, but leader also is cost reduction and affordability. So for us in our industry, it's all about scale. You can't really do cost reduction on 1,000 or 5,000 or even 10,000 vehicles. You have to do it 100,000, 500,000, and eventually really 1 million. So what Nissan and Renault are doing together is looking at about 550,000 vehicles of annual capacity, putting that kind of infrastructure in the ground, actual plants, to be able to do that, because that allows us to lower costs, makes the car more affordable, and gets us to really what we're trying to do.
So we've all obviously gotten a lot of great feedback from our own community members, and those are our owners, about their driving experience. We've set a high mark in terms of selling a lot of these vehicles moving forward. What have you learned thus far about owners' experience, both from telematics in general and from your own consumer touch points?
Mm-hmm. And we get data from lots of different sources. I mean, from Facebook page, from Twitter, from email accounts. I mean, my cell phone people call. And our executives are calling out, the call center. Lots of good data flowing back and forth. But also we collect data from the car itself. I mean, we always get this question: why do I always have to hit yes on that sign on screen every time I turn the car on? Well, you're doing that because you're giving us the ability to let the data go up to a satellite, go to a data center, and come back. So we're capturing that kind of in aggregate. We don't know what you're doing individually, but in aggregate, we know what's happening. 37 miles is what people are driving every day in their Leaf. You know, the nationwide average, it was 72% drove less than 40 miles a day. We've got 8,000 people now running around in a Nissan Leaf. Average trip length, 37 miles. 7 miles. Power on, power off. So if you think of a square, they're doing 7 kind of miles each time. 2 to 3 hours of charging overnight. That's all they're doing in the car. And again, that kind of fits with that 37 miles worth of round trip. And it's kind of funny, we've turned into a source of marital discord because the husband and wife in a household are fighting over who gets to drive the Leaf. There's not too many people with 2 Leafs in the household, but when you got more than one car, we're the car that's getting used every day. And that's the one, because people love, and you guys know it, you love driving the Leaf, and we're very happy with the response. And please keep sending us information and comments, because we're just trying to make the car better.
Great stuff, Mark. Thanks again for all of your questions. Please keep them coming, and we'll try our best to answer them in a timely fashion. We'll talk to you soon. Thanks.